Pat Lanny from NJ.com here with my colleague Braulio Perez. We're talking semifinal football. We're talking Armageddon. We're talking the big one, the bad blood, Paramus Catholic versus Don Bosco. It's going to be Saturday, 3 p.m. In Paramus. And, you know, Braulio, I think it's going to be a real battle on the field. What do you think?
You know, I think it's going to be exactly the same as the first time these two teams faced in
defense,
Paramus
right?
Catholic. Just all defense and just warriors going out there, giving it all. I mean, this is, you lose, you're done. You win, you're going to MetLife, you're playing for that state championship. So I think it's going to be an even better showdown than the first time we saw these two teams play.
I know you weren't here last year. I know you're from Washington. But last year in the semifinals, Paramus Catholic squeaked by Don Bosco. Don Bosco had a chance to maybe win it on a long field goal try as time expired. It sailed just right. And Paramus Catholic went on to the finals, then beat St. Peter's. And, you know, maybe a classic game to say the least, and maybe we're looking like another showdown like that. I think just such good defense on the field, and just going to be a real battle.
You know, the thing that I'm most intrigued to see is how Paramus Catholic quarterback Willie Hansen can do against that defense. He looked pretty good in that first game.
Right.
Made some plays when he needed to use his legs. Made a couple of big third down completions. I think it's going to come down to that again this time. Can he, you know, make those plays under pressure and under duress?
Right,
because they can get to him.
That's a big storyline because that's kind of how it's been going with both teams. Both quarterbacks have struggled to throw the ball at times. Both dynamic with their legs at times, and like you said, this could come down to who can air it out a little bit better. We're going to need to see a little bit better performance from Wes McCoy this week.
You know, another guy too I want to point out who I think could have a big game and could be a difference maker is Paramus Catholic's Ahmad Thomas. He's a guy, he can run
under
the ball.
Radar. You don't hear about him much.
No. He can run the ball, but he can also, you know, make those plays where he catches it from Willie and he can turn upfield.
Right.
So
right.
I think if he can have a good game, he's almost like an unsung hero for them.
He is very under the radar, very undervalued in the media realm and things like that. But like you said, a couple touchdowns here, catches out of the backfield. He's a special player. I got to ask you, if you're going to pick it right now, who are you giving the advantage to?
You know, it's almost like I'm losing sleep over these two games, these non-public Group 4 semifinals. But if I had to pick one right now, I'll take the Paladins to beat Don Bosco for the second straight year,
right?
And
second time this season.
And second time this season, and play for the state championship.
I picked Paramus Catholic from the start to win non-public Group 4. I'm obviously going to stick with that. So I think they prevail in a one-score game and get it done. But like a commenter said last night in our live chat, Greg Toll doesn't lose twice to the same team, so you know Don Bosco is going to be there, and it's going to go down to the wire. So that's it for NJ.com. I'm Pat Lanny, and this is Braulio Perez.